Hello, beautiful Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose, for those of you that don't know, and today we're going to bring you your August horoscope. What have we got for Scorpio, please, for the month of August? Thank you so much. Thank you. The energy that first came out, golden touch. Libra, I think, had this, Scorpio. So here, it's about the golden touch. Everything you touch in August will turn to gold. You've got this way of doing things, a magnetic vibe that you will attract everything to you that you need. And use August to get yourself ahead. If there's something you want to conquer, something you want to put into place, August is going to be the month for you. Everything you touch will turn to gold, and you'll be a great influencer. You'll triumph in anything that you try, and use your charm, because your charm is going to be so magnetic that people and things will be drawn to you. So use August as a powerful month to draw things in. Let's have a look at any karmic energies that we may have here that may stop you, or something that you need to work with. Let's have a look for August. Is there anything here that stands out that Scorpio needs to work with to get this to happen? Sometimes we hold on to things, and that stops us from being the best version of ourselves. So let's see what we have for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, thank you. Honor the contract. Soften the armor. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, Scorpio. And let's see, release past wounds. Scorpio, there's certain things that you're holding on to that you need to let go of in order for you to have the best version of yourself. And in August, if you're going to work on anything at all, work on this. Honor the contract that you came here for. What this means is some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes your soul agreement. It's like before you came to this planet, you agreed on certain things, and your soul and spirit knows that. So don't be surprised if you get drawn to certain people, places or situations that you normally wouldn't be attracted to. That's you finding your way, finding your purpose of why you came here. And so in August, don't be surprised if you sort of want to go a certain way, do a certain thing, speak to a certain person. That's all part of you completing your agreement that you had. It's going to be a powerful month for you in August. Here we've got soften the armor and forgive yourself. Scorpio, we always hang on to things, and this is as we go through experiences, especially challenging experiences or daunting ones, we create this armor within us for survival. And with that, we become cold, we become hard, we become strategic, we become very questionable. We question everything and everyone. And here they're saying, soften up. Sometimes not everything is bad. Not everyone has got a bad bone in their body. Don't look at everyone like they're out to get you or they're going to do you wrong, because it's not that at all. You may miss the best opportunities or possibilities in your life because you're too hung up on, what does this person want from me? What are they going to do to hurt me? And so already you put up a wall even before they get close to you. So if you want love, if you want to create a business community, or you're involved in a group, allow yourself to love and be loved. Allow yourself to get close to people, because not everybody is here to do you wrong, and you're missing out on the opportunities that your guides are trying to bring you, because they're trying to bring people into your life to help you get where you need to be. And if you keep on pushing people away, you're not going to have that opportunity. Forgive yourself for something that you're carrying. There's something in your heart that you still believe you could have done better, or it happened because it was your fault. You feel that something in your life or an area of your life could have been different if you did something different, or if you reacted, or you took a stance. And not necessarily. Things are meant to happen the way they're meant to happen. So free yourself from regrets, free yourself from pain, free yourself from what could have been and wasn't. Because if it wasn't meant to be. Believe in that, Scorpio, because that's going to release you from regrets or what ifs. Because what ifs, they're not going to be. So what if, anything could be what if. But if it didn't happen, that's because it wasn't meant to. Nothing you would have done or said or reacted to would have changed the circumstance, because that's exactly how it was meant to happen. Here, release past wounds, the same, and clear karmic weight. The past still lives in what you have faced. Name the weight you carry and choose to release it now. It's exactly what we just spoke about, and it's so strong here. You carry things within you and on your back that you feel you could have done differently, or you could have changed the whole circumstances. And that's not true. Everything, like I said, that happened was meant to happen that way, and nothing you could have done would have changed the circumstances. Sometimes we can't control everything, and when we realise that, we understand that we can only do what's within our control. People, situations, places, they will be the way that they are, and we can't control the way other people react, what they say, or what they do. Once you have that, you're going to get clarity. You're going to be able to release yourself from the doom that you carry, and you're going to be able to then see that everything here is the way it's meant to be. Let's see what the tarot has for August for Scorpio, please. What do we have for Scorpio for August? I just saw the argument card there. The Three of Fire. Beautiful. The Three of Air, which is the, yeah. Oops. And the Five of Cups. And here we have the Six of Cups. Scorpio, in August, you're going to release yourself from something or someone who hurt you, who didn't appreciate you the way they should have. And as much as this can be heartbreaking, either someone leaves your life or you leave their life in August. Remember, you couldn't have done anything different. And if you could have, it didn't happen, and it didn't happen for a reason. So in August, you may find yourself in a place where you question, who am I? What do I want in my life? And where am I going? Who is it that I want to keep in my life? And who is it that I want a relationship with? Something here happens in August, and someone either leaves your life or you leave them. And this is you setting out on a new venture after a heartbreak or something that really hurt your soul and spirit here. Remember what we said about honour your contract? There's something or someone here that was stopping you from honouring this contract. And the minute that this breakup happens, or this separation, it could be family, it could be with children, it could be with a love relationship, but the minute this separation happens, you will then be free to follow your heart, your purpose and your reason. Someone here was holding you back, or you were holding someone else back. But this separation may not be easy to take, but it's going to be the one that sets you free. Remember, nothing happens by mistake. And I know it's easier said than done, because the heartache is painful. It's destroying sometimes. But when you look back one day, you're going to say, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have been able to be here. If that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have met this other person. If that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have experienced what I did. So there is someone here who's going to help you and show you the way to your desire. There's someone here that's going to have the best advice for you, be beside you, and guide you to your true path. Don't be surprised if you meet somebody or someone in your circle takes priority in your life in August. This person is going to get you out of a situation or a place or a relationship that was drowning you. And you know deep down in your heart that that relationship or that place or that job was not what you wanted. It was something that was just good to have. But when you really ask yourself the tough questions, was it your ideal situation? And many of you will say no. So there is a learning here for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we have here, what ancestral message we have here for Scorpio, please. What ancestral message do we have here for Scorpio? Sage, be devoted and committed. We spoke about that. Honour the contract. You came here for a purpose and a reason. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget your mission, and don't forget to follow your heart. Listen to your intuition and go with what you feel. Because here they're saying to you, be devoted and committed to conquering, to being the person you came here to be, or that you want to be. Nothing is by mistake. And what they're saying is here, this freedom, this liberation in your relationship, in your job, in whatever it is here that you're freeing yourself from, is going to allow you to then follow your purpose. I hope this makes sense. Lots of love and light. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Bye-bye.